Hi Core 4, it's Mrs. Han-Baral. Hope you're doing well. Today we're talking about powers of monomials. So we're still reviewing exponent operations, but now we're looking at when you have an exponent raised to another power. So a power raised to a power. So let's just look at an example. If I have 2 cubed and I'm raising it to the second power, let's think about that for a second. So 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2. But then I have 2 of them since I'm raising all of this to the second power. So it would be 2 times 2 times 2, and then times 2 times 2 times 2 again. So if I look at that, I now have 6 total 2's. So it would be 2 to the 6th power. So what just happened to my exponents? Well, I actually multiplied them. So 3 times 2 is 6. So a lot of times students get this mixed up with the rule that we were just working on the other day, which is 2 to the 3rd power times 2 to the 2nd power. So this is not the same thing, because 2 to the 3rd power is 2 times 2 times 2, but of course 2 squared is only 2 times 2. So this would give you 2 to the 5th. If you remember, we talked about how if you multiply exponents with the same base, you actually add the 2 numbers. So 3 plus 2 is 5, but 3 times 2 is 6. So in today's activity, when you're raising an exponent to another power, you're always multiplying the numbers. Okay, so let me do an example that's not on your sheet, but something similar to a lot of the problems that you'll be having. So let's say that we have something like 10x squared y cubed z, and this is all raised to the 4th power. Okay, so this might look confusing, but it's actually not. Every part of this monomial is going to be raised to the 4th power. So we're going to start with the coefficient, which is 10. So this would equal 10 to the 4th power. And then the x squared would also be raised to the 4th power. But remember, again, when you have a power to a power, you multiply. So this would become x to the 2 times 4, which is 8, the 8th power. Then I'd have y to the 3rd times 4. So 3 times 4 is 12, so it would be to the 12th power. And then the z doesn't have anything here, which really means that it's like a 1. So it would just be z to the 4th power. So it would be 10 to the 4th, x to the 8th, y to the 12th, z to the 4th. The only thing that we could do to further simplify this is we could actually say what 10 to the 4th power is, right? Because that's a number as a base. So 10 to the 4th power would just be 1 with 4 zeros next to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, technically it's 10,000. And then x to the 8th, y to the 12th, z to the 4th. You can leave your answer in the above form, so this would be fine, but I just wanted to point out that we could actually state what 10 to the 4th is equivalent to, because it is a number. Hope this helps, and stay well, everyone. Talk to you soon.